Welcome to 1842, Stories of Notre Dame. I'm your host, Jessica Smetana, a senior in Notre Dame's Film, Television, and Theater program. This is our first episode of 1842, a bi-monthly online show that will feature stories of Notre Dame students, alumni, faculty, and staff. Let's get started with a story we're calling World Number One. It's not often that you cross paths with someone who is the best in the world at what they do. It's even less often that that person sits next to you in class or joins your weekly study group. But there's a student at Notre Dame who has quietly and humbly earned the title of World Number One.
My name is Michael Chronert. I am a senior at the University of Notre Dame. I'm a science business major. I am also a triathlete, and I am currently ranked number one in the world for Ironman 70.3. Ironman 70.3 consists of a 1.2 mile swim, a 56 mile bike, and a 13 mile run. Usually during the winter, it's more low intensity and long distance training, higher volume. But once I get closer and closer to races in the spring and in the summer, the intensity increases, the volume decreases a little bit. It's around 200 miles of biking per week, and a good portion of that is indoors. There's around 30 miles of running and in the teens of meters of swimming. It's definitely mentally challenging. You gotta keep your brain just calm. If you look ahead too far, you start to freak out and you go downhill from there. So it's really about staying calm and staying consistent.
I feel like most people have some of this sort of barrier where you're too tired to stop, but he doesn't seem to have that, so he just kind of keeps going.
Most people would say, okay, you're training 3-4 plus hours a day to get this marginal benefit that requires tons of patience. And the same patience that's required in the sport is what's really required in school. It can get extremely annoying, but eventually that's how you succeed. Academics are what I'm here for. I have a 3.87 GPA. Like they say, it's not a sprint race. It's a marathon, it's a triathlon for school because it requires so much work day after day. So it's consistency, just like the sport of triathlon. No one knows what I do except some of my good friends, my parents, and my family. Very few people know I even compete in triathlons. There are a lot of people at this university who work tirelessly every day in the shadows, and no one knows about it. For people to hear their stories, to hear how hard they worked for whatever it may be.
After thousands of miles of swimming, biking, and running, Michael's training paid off. He has won 3 Ironman triathlons this season, beating the best competitors in the world and earning the world's number one ranking among the 18 to 24 age group, as well as an invitation to the Ironman 70.3 World Championships last month in Austria. Unfortunately, things did not go as planned at the World Championships.
So they literally had us going up a massive mountain, and coming down this mountain, I braked a little excessively. Ultimately, that resulted in the melting of the epoxy in my carbon fiber wheel, and that resulted in it cracking and swelling, and then my wheel got stuck in my brake, which basically completely stopped the wheel. That was really the end of the journey for me. That's crushing when you go out and you put in all that time for a mechanical error, something that you really couldn't have predicted, right? It's not like your body broke down because you weren't prepared. It was something sort of out of your control. I know there are people fighting all around the world to beat me. So I have to come at it with that same intensity and fight every day to beat them.